Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, here we are, guys. What's going on? It's your boy Sean786, and when it comes to this current generation, it's been an interesting one, I gotta say. Starting on this generation, when it came to the Xbox Series and the PlayStation 5, it's been a bit of a crazy generation. You know, a lot of changes have happened, especially on the Xbox side. And I felt like when it comes to the PlayStation people out there, I mean the ponies, they actually believe that PlayStation will stick to the old ways. They were hoping that, you know, 77 million consoles sold when it comes to the PlayStation 5. PlayStation is good. They don't need to change. The reason why Xbox is changing is because they're losing in the console space, so they had to go multi-platform. But what was interesting is, when the news came out regarding Helldivers 2, you can see the energy change, especially from some of the hardcore ponies out there. But don't get me wrong, you still had some PlayStation fans saying, you know what, it's only the live service games. You will never ever see more games, something like maybe Horizon Zero Dawn, maybe a Spider-Man game. Well, who knows, The Last of Us coming to the Xbox platform. PlayStation doesn't need to do this. When it comes to the live service push, they talked about this. Hiroki Totoki, Herman Holtz, and these guys have talked about what's the plans for live service games. But guess what? I was sleeping, woke up around about 4 or 5 p.m. to take a piss, only to find out the homies are talking that shit on Twitter. And when I logged onto Twitter, looked at the DMs, look what was going on Twitter. Holy shit. A new PlayStation job listing states they're looking for someone to assist in bringing PlayStation Studio software titles across all digital platforms beyond the PlayStation hardware. Let me repeat that once more, since some of you ponies are stupid, don't want to hear this shit. Once again, PlayStation Studio software titles across all digital platforms beyond the PlayStation dog shit hardware. This is including Steam, Epic Game Store, and guess what? Xbox and Nintendo and mobile on top of that. Would you take a look at this shit? They're talking about Xbox. I was told Xbox was dead. What is the point of putting games on Xbox? There's only like 30 million people there, 35 million people there. It's pointless. So why would PlayStation put the games on Xbox if they're looking for someone to put more titles across more digital platforms? Why would they include Xbox? It makes you think, doesn't it? It makes you wonder why. But the funny thing is about this, some of the ponies, just recently, even with the news with Helldivers 2, we said this is the start. Once you open that door, don't expect that door to get shut. Now, with this new job listing, Xbox is included when it comes to PlayStation Studio software. I'm sure some of the ponies going to be spinning it. They're going to be like, yo, it's not the big games, it's the small games, it's not coming day one like what Xbox is doing with some of the games as well. Guess what? We said this a couple of months ago, we've been saying this. When it comes to the current gen, a lot of shit is changing. The gaming industry is changing. We have data from Matt Piscatella telling you what's going on, but you still want to believe it because you always talk about console sales, and that's what you have left right now. Console sales. But you got to understand, shit is different right now. Nah, if the almighty PlayStation is doing this, you know the gaming industry is in a pickle right now. You guys actually believe that PlayStation was never gonna be doing this? Come on, guys. The writing was on the wall. But let me pull up some receipts. Just recently, a guy on a podcast was just saying Helldivers 2 is the exception. PlayStation is going to be putting games like Horizon on Xbox. And the reason why, do you know what? I'll let the clip do the talking.
Now you see now, you done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
A 7-year development, 7-year development.
I don't know what their scope
is. Please make this relate back to the whole Xbox.
I don't know.
You've gone so far off the deep end.
Like now, you're trying to create a whole new argument. I don't know. What I'm trying to say is this
I'm not creating a whole new argument. My whole point was that
let me put it this way: Sony is not creating a scheme to screw over and pigeonhole. You know what pigeonholes Arrowhead into making sure the game is made? Contracts.
I'm not saying that they're trying to screw over or pigeonhole Arrowhead. I'm trying to say that they are keeping Arrowhead working on the game that makes Sony money.
Even then, that still doesn't actually answer the question. With them putting Helldivers on Xbox, what is stopping them from trying to make more money with Horizon Zero Dawn.
You are not engaging with the point that I originally made. The point that I originally made was that...
I'm going to say this. Your point's irrelevant to Horizon Zero. What does that have to do with Horizon Zero Dawn? Oh, Helldivers and this.
I don't think that they are going to ever put any... I don't think that they're going to put Horizon Zero Dawn. I don't think that they're going to put Spider-Man. I don't think they're going to put any other games on Xbox. In fact, I think that this is the only game that they may ever put on Xbox.
Good morning.
Morning to you.
Why are you gay?
Nah, guys, that's what you call a delusional pony. The writing's on the wall, but I feel like some of these dudes still don't see it. Shout out to P-Rock as well on the show. Like, he's been calling PlayStation out because he's seen the writing on the wall. When Helldivers 2 got announced, he knew what was up, plain and simple. And when the PlayStation job listing popped up on Twitter, people called him out and saying like, yo, listen, I think you're the grifter. Yo, P-Rock, I think you're blowing this out of proportion. But guess what? You still have them dumb ass ponies. Now you still have some ponies that tripster trying to defend this, saying this is a nothing burger. People are here making claims out of nothing. And this is what I'm talking about, delusional fanboys. If you can't see the writing on the wall right now, they're talking about Xbox, Nintendo when it comes to the job listing, Helldivers 2 is coming to the Xbox this upcoming month, or next month. I don't get these dudes. And you got some PlayStation fanboys out here talking about, you know what? Nintendo and PC might be the move. PlayStation has lost the plot, obviously talking shit about Xbox's failed as a console. It is what it is right now. And look, here we are. The industry is changing. I remember like guys like Jack Move Johnny has been talking about this. The entire generation, they've been going after him. After this dude, talking about what PlayStation has been doing when it comes to this generation. And people have called him out saying, Jack, you're blowing this out of proportion, you're losing it, blah blah blah. And here we are, guys. I'm loving it. I can't wait to talk that shit. When it comes to PlayStation, it doesn't matter if you believe PlayStation has the best games or the best looking games, all of that. When it comes to the gaming industry, something needs to give, and that's what's happening right now. PlayStation would never do this if everything was fine, but it's not fine. You can see what's happening in the gaming industry. You can see what's happening exactly. Even if PlayStation is selling 100 million consoles, they gotta do something different. When it comes to this generation, it's changing, and that's what it is. It is what it is right now, guys. But guess what, guys? I'm gonna check out. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to your boy, and don't forget, keep talking that shit. I'm out.